Hi. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Okay, hold on. I need to check if everything is okay. I think it is. Maybe it's a bit too close to me. Maybe the microphone is too close. But okay. Hi. Welcome to the stream. So today we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do but I said again, it's been a while since I streamed. For those of you know, for those of you who don't know, I took a week off, and then I had a week off as well because I was uh, not in the best place. Let's say that. But I had some support from you guys, which helped, and honestly, I can understand how much it helped. So now I'm back at it. I hope it will be okay. Also, I'm realizing that my grid is wrong. So I'm trying another way of working today. I want to go for longer streams, and low internet. Well, I want to go for longer streams, and start a bit earlier, of course, because I still need to sleep and go to class. So that's pretty much my point. But yeah, do I have this one? You're not using that. You have one. I want you to be like that, and you should be like that, and I can. Perfect. That's what I want. So now, what was I doing on this title? Let me check. In a while. I changed. Okay, so I added this. So you know what? In spirit, we're gonna new like the same stuff. Do I have my palette that is defined here? Apparently not. Also, it's so. Can I create a new palette? I don't remember how you do that. Always have fun by not being able to remember. You create new palettes, and sometimes it's such a pain in the ass to access. Yeah, okay. Why did that, but whatever. So I want a new palette. Save palette to the current document. We're gonna call that. Flota is a bit weird, but like, let's just call that the palette here. And I'll just adapt with that. So, let me have fun. So first thing we want that, then we will want tool option, zoom in, just thing. So I have this palette for this one. We want the outline. I want the small stuff, and I want this stuff. So yeah, that's what I got, right? And if I do, I'm just checking if everything is okay. Okay. Now I want the white one, so I want this one. I want this one for the outline. I want that for the small highlights, and that for the big highlights. That's for this version. Again, for the version that is brown, so pretty simple. Just making the palette simple because it will be useful. So this is it, right? Okay. Alright, then I have this one. And then I have this one. Did I use the same fucking thing or? No, it can't be. If I use that, I get this one. 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 Okay. Cool. Let me just save the palette here. Can I? Save the palette is done by saving the document. Cool. What I want. So perfect. So now, same, what we want to do is we want to re-add like this small texture and stuff. Also clean up the line so it's a bit consistent with what we had later. So what we did later, sorry. So again, we're having, right. I'm vibing also with the new setup, not really new setup, but like I just put my keyboard on the other side and it's a bit better at the moment to use. Though not perfect. You know what I wish I had? I had like a drawer under my desk so I could actually have the keyboard just under the graphic tablets. That would be it. But unfortunately, to have that, you need money. And I don't have that many, so I will live without it. That's perfectly fine. That was a bit slow, but okay. So, I have an issue with that. It looks okay, but then you'll see what I mean in a quick second. See that line? That's a big line. That's a big line, and I'm not sure I'm happy about it. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm happy about it. It's like I want to keep the grout lines like that. I want them to be grid aligned again, but it's just I don't know, but just being like that sucks, man. Like I wish it was not that sad looking. I won't animate those. Should I try dithering? Just check. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's funny. So yeah, okay. Doing it by hand is such a pain in the ass. I know there is a tool for that, but I don't want it to get in the way. So something like that. That actually works. But then how I do it? Let me check for the dithering. Can I remove, like, just do it 2 by 2? That. Okay, my bad. This is great. This is exactly what I needed. This is perfect. Oh yeah, no, he's got a point. This is perfect. This is exactly what I need. Oh my, that's so easy. Ah, that's so easy. Okay, my bad. And it's current at the moment, so yeah, cool. And I can redo it on spaces. This is great. This is weird because I can just do that like a fucking moron and it works. This is great. Look at that. This tool is fantastic. Honestly, tool is fantastic. The top is all like that. This one should be. Makes sense. The top is active. That right. Is the top active? The top is active. So then my stuff did it the wrong way. Because yeah. So it should start there. Nope. It should start there. Not. If I tell it to do that, would you? No. How do you change the brush color? Or the brush option? How do you do it? Brush smoothing basic, so you can't do that. Can I pixel art designing? No. That's not perfect, mind you, but okay. Thing is, I don't want to use Asprite. I know it's good. I'm aware of that. That's not the point. The point is more like it's also not free. Open source, but not free. And yeah. I'm just not a fan of that. I understand why they do that. I mean, it costs money to make a software. But not a fan of that. Anyway, it looks better. How does it look from far away, though? This is always important. Yeah, okay. So from far away, it's not bad, but it also it looks like a zipper. So I think I need to use my palette this time, and I need to fill in the dithering blank with another color. Specifically, like if this is this color, right? I have this color which is not the same. Yeah, okay, it's barely fucking with it. And if I use this one, okay. How does that look from far away? Keep in mind that it's really a close color, but you see the grout lines. Let me do it from really far away. Yeah. Yeah. You see the grout lines. It's subtle enough, and I'm not against it. Can I do it like that, or? Please. Please. That's exactly what I need. That's great. Look at that. Just being able to do it like that. I mean, yeah. When it goes like that, it's not funny. Don't get me wrong. But can I swap the brush? Honestly, or maybe I should just. If I do it this way, no. I think to do it the other way sucks though. And I don't know if you can like invert the dithering texture. Also, virtual, take the right color, that would be great. I don't know if you can invert the dithering. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I should take a look more at actual like as brightness in terms of costs, how it fares and stuff. Great. Look at that. Effortless. This. I just broke my I think I broke my bracelet. No. Fuck. One is lost. Oh no. One of my favorites as well. Is it though like broken from the chain or? I don't think it is completely broken. It seems smaller though. Hold on. Sorry. Just need to. Oh, it's the good news. It doesn't seem like the chain broke. It's just the little rings. But we'll have to fix that later. Fuck. Well, that's part of life, I guess. Right. Bummer, but yeah, we'll have to fix that later. So anyway, now that we're here and we have what we want, I want to do the. Céline, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Ah oui, mais non. Voilà. Pas jouer. On te repart. Oh, that's my cat. I was talking to my cat. So what we need to do is to do these little lines, you see, like these little touches that are really, really great for just breaking the monotony of the texture. Doesn't have to be complicated, just have to exist. That's the only thing I'm asking for. Because it's just, otherwise it's just too monotone, you know? So just having this modification seems not awkward to me. In fact, it's Pretty nice to have. Okay. Alright, can I control E? Perfect. This is what I want. I'm gonna use it as well. So now it's there. And I have the position of this one. I want to control E again. I want you there, and I want to control EU again. And then I need the other position because they will all look the same. So it's easy to do. Having the what's the name again? The palette is really useful. No, because if I do that, then I need to update all of those, and I'm just not. Okay. No, it's not the right position. I think something like that is okay. I want to position, like I want to pick some more though, but yeah, I'm fine with that. Looks okay to me. All right. Oh, yeah. So if you see a black square on the screen, I'm gonna have to gush about it for a moment. The black square is my notification daemon that is blocked for you guys, so you don't see my notification that I receive, which is extremely good because I can protect some part of my privacy automatically. Neri is incredible. It's a great window manager. So yeah, and now I need the blah 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 blah. So same. This is the color I need. I want something like that. So it's gonna be bigger, of course. They will have more. I want them all to be the same level of diagonal, you know. Like it should not be. Should be something like that, right? And should be something like that. And I want a color that is, yeah, it gives a bit more pop. Lines. I'm okay with those. I don't think I need more. Do I though? No, okay. One is weird, but yeah, maybe one there, otherwise it's a bit lonely, and maybe one there. And then I want that. I'm Chef Tabbit with that, so let's just reuse it. Because we don't like we don't waste our time here. Or at least we try not to. More true to say that I do, but yeah. Alright. Alright. One. Okay, I feel like a dumbass because I copied and then the dithering is gone. And here it's even worse because I need to do that. Fuck. But also my dither... That was not good. But also my dithering is gone now. On the middle one. Which is sad. It's not surprising, but it's sad and we need to fix it. But yeah. Ah, that's a shame. But I'm not surprised. That's just. Can I do that and then again? And now I want to move you again. My little boy here. Same old. We select better and we remove. Perfect. And now I want to plonk. I want to then fix. So how was it? It was like that. So it was there. So can I just what did I no. Yeah. Idiots. Okay. And now I want to select this color and just that. And now I want to select this color and do it again. Am I just getting trolled by the fucking thing right now? Like, it's not even doing the same as before. Last time it was not like that. It was the other... Why? Why it does it the other way? Why this time it decided to do it the other way? I don't get it. Do I need... No. Why? Why? That doesn't make sense. It did it the other way. That doesn't make sense. Like, absolutely doesn't make sense. I don't know why. That is just... Why? Like, objectively, why? Why would you do that? Why would you be so annoying? Okay, so this is it, right? Yeah. Oh, so... Yeah. Otherwise it doesn't go, it doesn't link. Okay. Oh yeah, and I still have this issue here, which is this one should be that one. Okay, no, it's the good one. It did not register to me, yeah, because this one is not the good color. So this is better, this is better, this is better. All right, and now let's just get our friend here. Control C, Control V. Can I move you just a little bit, just a wee bit? That. And now a plonk, and we have something that is good. It's good. It's good. You know what I feel now? I feel like I should just copy paste that, but just change the color according to that palette. Like, I'm not even joking. Last time I tried to do it with a filter. It's called Palletize. And it never fucking worked. And I didn't know how to use it. This time I'm gonna take a bit more time to actually fiddle around with it, because I think it could be useful to just have it automatically. So if I know how to do it automatically, then I can just adapt it. You know what I mean? So since I already have the palette around and ready, and I already tried that, my question would be now, tools. Okay, so maybe filter, other, or colors, artistic maybe, pixelize, posterize, wind drop, adjust, colors to alpha, maximize, edge detection, and enhance map, palletize. But this is when it gets funny. So, palletize, color space lab, palette. If I do that, yeah. So where is my palette? Can I get the palette that I have already in? This is not the good color. This is not the palette. This is not the Vaster bottle. Any of that. No. Can I edit swatch saving for the palette document? Edit current palette, remove. Can I get the palette from the document? Honestly. Import resource. Cool. I want the palette from the document. Is it this one? I don't know. Also, it's not responding. Bro? Yeah, okay. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna save them. Yeah. Right eye is not responding. That's gonna be an issue. Why? Why are you being such annoying little shit right now? Didn't have to resort to that, but I mean, I don't want to, sorry, but if I have to, I will. So, yeah. The beauty of Linux is that I can just type the fucking command to tell you to die. Which is great. What a pain in the ass. Alright. So, again. We do that again. Thankfully, I saved. And I save constantly. Otherwise, it would be a pain in the ass. Palletized. Do I have my palette? No, but I can select my palette. No, but apparently, yeah. Can I select the palette that I have here, which is called palette? It has never been saved. That's also why it's empty. Seriously. Is that really how it's gonna go today? That's how I'm gonna have to play. Huh? That's always gonna be. Okay. Hold on, we have to redo the palette again. Woo! I thought it would be saved inside the documents. That's just... I swear to God. Lies, Balash, and Slender. Okay, so this version, this, and the black point here. And now we do it for the other one, so wrong, rot, highlight 2, background, route, highlight 2. Now we fucking save the palette. Saving palette is done by saving the documents. Log the current palette, okay. Sure. Add a new color slash edit swatch group. By Control S. I'm not even sure it's actually saving the palette. I'm being perfectly honest with you right now. I'm not even sure it's saving the palette. Because now it doesn't tell me, hey, saving the palette means that, you know. And now I do that, it's... Yeah, okay. And if I go markers, I have that. And if I go palettes, I have that. Okay. So now I save. We're on this layer, so the layer, this one. That I need to... Fuck. There is an issue, by the way. I need to fix it ASAP. I just realized, but my dithering is, as you can see, if you tile them, this is what happens. This is not what's supposed to happen, by the way. It's not supposed to do... What? Yeah. It's not supposed to do that. It's absolutely not supposed to do that at all. It's supposed to just... be the invert of that. So it should be something like that here. And then it should be something like that. So the dithering works. This is what it's supposed to be. As you can see, it was not. So I need to fix that right now. Otherwise, we have an issue. Alright, but it's cool that I did that because now I see it. So it's easier for me to fix it. Same. It's the top one. And top. Perfect. So this is the thing. This can go B because I don't need it anymore. Because it's wrong. It's wrong. And we do it again. Just so we have the idea. Is it okay? Yes, this time it's okay. See? Perfect. So now I can save again. I have my palette. I hope it will be fucking saved this time. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my shit again. Yeah, can't use the stylus with it. Do I need to export it as a real palette? Yeah, maybe I need to export it as a real palette because I don't think it wants to do it. Like, I don't get it. So this is like, if I do that, okay. This is what happens if I put this palette in. Why? If I put this palette in, this is what happens. If I put this one, this is what happens. I don't know. I don't understand why it does that. If I put this empty one, then it's just an empty palette, which is, you know. I don't get it. Why? Why does that do that? What the fuck is like, what the fuck is this? I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. So this is my palette. The palette doesn't seem to be saved. Let me just do... Let me import the palette from this one. And now I want to change it. How do I use that fucking palette to make it work? So first, it can't be a palette inside the document. That we know. Because I had to import it, which is a pain in the ass. But also, now what I want to do is just change the colors. So do I need to create a new palette using these? And then it will work? I don't know. I absolutely don't know. This is yeah. I'm gonna try, I guess. Like, index either. Oh. It doesn't change the color if I do it. So possibly. That looks just bad. But yeah. Okay. Lightness or alpha. I don't want it either anyway, but that's interesting that it exists. Such a pain in the ass to do. So I need to create a palette. Yeah, I can't select. Can I select out of those? Can I just do that? No, I can't. Okay, so let's just remove. So this is not the palette inside the document, by the way. This is the palette that I exported, because apparently you need to do that. So let me just move stuff around. So we have something, I guess. Like, I want to test and be sure that it works. Yeah, so let me export this. Yeah, okay, I love that it doesn't show me import, so it's this one. So let's just export that palette. Yes, don't care. Can I import the palette? This one? Yes. Hold on. I think it worked. This is exactly what I need. If I use lab, no, it's not the same. If I use RGB, it's exactly the color. It's exactly this color. Bro, this is what I need. Let me check though. I need to be sure. Yeah? So this is the same color. This is this one. This one. This one. So this is this one. This is this one. So it's one. Yes. This one. Ain't no way that works. I'm missing the high spot though. Like these. I'm missing those. That's the only thing I'm missing automatically. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, I'm missing those. That's it. Ain't no way. That worked. God, that worked. Okay, So it's a struggle to use. I'm not gonna say it's easy because it's not. It's clearly not. But it oddly worked. So I'm perfectly fine with it. This was helpful. Actually, now that I know how it works, it means, and bear with me on that, it means that if I do a floor here, like that is kind of dark, and I want to light it up, I can just apply the filter. I don't have to do it by hand. All in all, it's not a bad thing. But, geez, what a struggle to actually use. But yeah, this is totally okay. Oh. But I'm using, oh. Hold on. What? Is that like a background? Okay. Oh. This is not the right palette. This one is more high contrast. And actually, I like it. I kind of like it. Can I reuse the same? Can I do the same? Can I filter map palette size with the last two RGB? Yeah, I need to. Does that work? Yes. Aha, funny. Aha. Funny. Okay. Doesn't work. Whatever. Just gonna do that. All day is gonna be easier. Just don't have the patience for actually fixing. Yeah, so this is the right color. It's just like the background is not the good. And the rest is I dislike it.
This is the right color for this one, but it's just ugly. Like these are ugly. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna redo those because they're ugly. Like these ones are subtle. It's fine. Like from far away, you know, you see it, but it's okay. These ones are ugly. Same, you see it, it's okay. It looks. This one looks kinda dirty. Honestly, it's really useful to have those. Like, could I just go back to what I did, which is just a single color? Yeah, but it was too monotonous. This one, the points actually make it just sadder, I think. Let me just... Oh yeah, I have a selection mask in place. If I do that, like... Let's say I remove those. So I'm doing it by hand on the mouse, just to... Yeah, from far away it's just subtle, it doesn't look like grime. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, it just look like it just looks dirty, you know. Just like someone put like rice on the floor or something. It just looks dirty, and I don't think it serves well. Like, if I want to make the floor dirty, I'll put an overlay on the floor, like an actual tile map overlay that is animated or stuff. I think it makes more sense than just having the tile being dirty for no reason. I think just having an overlay for the floor makes more sense, or for the footfalls make more sense than that. Like, this looks... you know what I mean? Now it looks just like lines, like actual lines you will see, and it doesn't look like it looks just clean, you know. So I just remove those. I think for the darker spot it's okay because it doesn't really destroy the ID, but for this one it's just too much, you know. Yeah, so something like that. I'm okay with those. It's same here, like here it's okay, here it looks like on the dark one is okay, on the lighter one it looks dirty. The floor is already like kind of yellowy. I don't think it makes sense to make it even worse, you know what I mean? Like, just look like maggots on the floor. It's just sad. Like, don't keep your floor like that. It's not even like... I don't even think it looks like dust. It could look like dust, but dust doesn't look like that. Like, it looks like actual maggots, and they just... Clean your fucking floor. Don't let it rot like that. Maybe I should remove the high specs on this one, though, because they're a bit too dark. Should I? How does that look? Let me try one. So I have an idea. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, also, by the way, I finally got back a mouse. It's just funny. The story is funny. So if you didn't know, my mouse was breaking. So I had like one button that didn't work, and I decided to use the warranty for it because, you know, fair. I have the warranty. I kind of want to be able to use it. Unfortunately, when you want to do the warranty for Amazon, what happens is they won't give you replacements. What they will give you instead is a refund, not for the entire price you paid, but for most of the price. But you need to send it first, of course. So I send it, which meant no mouse, because of course I didn't have the fund yet to actually be able to buy another one, so I had to wait for it to get sent. And when I received the pound, I mean, it's not really true. When my friend lent me the pound that I can actually refund him later, because of how it happened, I bought a mouse that was refurbished. And the funny part starts now. I got the refurbished mouse, which is okay. Like, I was supposed to get it, and so it arrived pretty quickly because it's Amazon. And I received an email that tells me the mouse has been delivered straight in your mailbox, and I was like, cool. I'm just gonna go to my mailbox. No problem. I'm just gonna go to my mailbox and see. And yeah. And why? What? Oh, because I'm okay. Because no. What? Okay, hold on. Yeah. And so I went to my mailbox and I realized that there was nothing inside it. So, one mailbox. Hello, I'm a little bit late. Oh, no problem, Terat. Also, hi. It's nice to have you. But yeah, there is no being late. If you want to be here, be here. Don't worry. I'm happy as long as I have people here, so it's okay. Don't worry. So yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, I really need to put the selection mask on top, because otherwise, yeah, fuck. Because otherwise I'm just not gonna make it correct. So, when I get to my mailbox, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So I just checked the email I received, because I was like, maybe it's not like, maybe I read it wrong, maybe I made a mistake. So I checked, and no, it's exactly this package. So I was supposed to receive it, but not in the mailbox. And then I check the picture I received from the delivery person of the mailbox. I can't show it to you because there are some identifying informations, but trust me when I say that it was not a mailbox. I don't know what that was. I don't understand what that was, but it was not a mailbox. The picture it took was a package. Doesn't really look like the package I received, but okay, maybe it is. In some sort of locker, but without a door. This is not a mailbox. Like, what the fuck? And so, I say to because you have on Amazon, you can you have the little text, you can text the person. And so I text and I say, you say you delivered it in my mailbox, but this is not my mailbox. I delivered it in your mailbox. No, this is not my mailbox. And three messages of just being gaslight of, yes, I delivered it in your mailbox. No, this is not my mailbox. This is, I don't know where you put that, but this is not my mailbox, and this is not a mailbox. What the fuck? And so, pretty funny thing. So, of course, for a long time, what I had was a really janky mouse. Like, sometimes it clicked twice. That was a replacement I have on hand. And I had to wait for a refund of the refurbished one, because of course I never received it, so you can ask for a refund, thankfully, but yeah. And then I had to buy the same mouse, but this time without the refurbished option, so it was more expensive, which is really fucking funny. And in the end, this one was delayed, and I was not happy about it. But what do I do? Honestly, what can I do? Nothing. I can't do shit about it. I don't know where he put it at. Like, it was in kind of like a locker, but without a door. I don't know where he puts that shit. I don't know. I never received it. It was so weird. Like the picture doesn't make sense. You see it and you're like, what the fuck? I show it to some friends and my mother, and they were like, either it's a locker in a sorting facility that is open, or it's like the back of specific mailboxes that you like. You draw the entire wall, like you make the wall entirely slide, and it opens all the mailboxes. And this wall is made for the delivery persons to put stuff in these mailboxes that can't go through the little slit. But either way, this is not possible in my building because we don't have that. Like, it's just individual mailboxes you need to open manually. And even like that, it doesn't really seem to be like a mailbox. Like, it was so weird. The picture I got was so weird. But anyway, I got refunded on that, so it's fine. Was a bit infuriating, but it's fine. And then, after that, when I received the one was just late, so I was pretty angry about it. But, you know, whatever. That's I'm just gonna say skill issue on that case, and that's my problem. And I think the person who delivered last time was got a near fool because of the refund. Because Amazon doesn't really, they're not annoying with the refunds policy, but I think like they're annoying to their workers. I mean, it's Amazon, of course. And this time, the mouse that was delivered to me, it depends on the company. Here it was free because I have Amazon Prime that I've canceled, by the way. But it was my last year of Amazon Prime, so it was free. The shipping was free. But it depends on the company, it depends on the website. We have a lot of stuff to deliver here. We have a lot of companies that deliver here, and usually the National Postal Service is okay. It doesn't cost that much. Well, it costs though, especially for the person sending. Like the shipping fees can be really high depending on the size of the package. But yeah, and so this time the guy just received the like this I think they got like an earful because this time I got tracking on the Amazon app of where the guy was already, and then I got the I got a call telling me to get it in like in my hand, like directly, like in person, and the guy gave it to me in person. It's been a while since someone gave to me a package that can fit in the mailbox in person. I think they got an earful because of the refund, and I kind of feel bad about it, but in a way I don't, because it would have never happened if we didn't put that shit somewhere that was not like, you know, that was on the mailbox. But yeah, so it didn't look like that. So in the end, I got my mouse. Still sucks though because it cost me more than the refurbished one, but we do nothing about that. So yeah, that's just how it is. It's sad, but it's how it is. It's unfortunate. What? Oh yeah, Control Z like a moron. Huh? Okay. Hold on a second. I need to close my shutters and I need to turn on the lights because I don't see shit. Oh. Oh yeah, maybe I should just mute the microphone so you don't hear it. Hold on a second. Oh, I can see. In Poland, it's usually around €2, but we don't use National Postal Service for sending anything but letters. Yeah, here the National Postal Service has like another service which is called Colissimo, and you can send like actual packages. €2, it's a lot though. Here, if you want to send a letter, like €2 for a package or a letter, because the letter here are really like, I mean, they're not really cheap. Let's be real, but they're under €2, if I recall correctly. It's been so long since I sent any kind of letter, though, so I might be wrong. But, yeah. Why do I have a selection mask? I have no idea. But sure. Can I control E then? Oh, yeah, because I did control A, that's why. So, of course, I have a selection mask. Makes sense. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yep, this is the one I want. Is it the right color? Is it the right color? It's less subtle. That. I think these lines like that looks way better. Way, like... It's neater. Ah, shit. I'm just doing it irregularly because I don't think it's an issue. Fuck. Alright. Let me see from further away. Yeah, honestly, aren't they a bit too light? Like, this is the color. Did I just take this type of color? Then just no. But maybe this type of color. Ah, yeah, my hubris. Fuck. Okay, so this one should be this one then, right? No. Because, okay. This is not the right color. This should be this one. And this one is still too light. If I do that, it's just too dark. And if I do that, it's just this color again. But if I do that, it's not noticeable. And if I do that, it's not noticeable either. If I do that, still not noticeable either. Yeah. This is an issue. Letters is shipped like €1. A package is shipped for €2-3. Okay, so it's kind of cool that it doesn't like cost that much, because here it really depends on the weight of the package. So if it's a big package, it costs way more. But you have multiple services you can use. Like you have the National Postal Services, you have DPD. There is a joke on that in French, but it's lost in translation, and I'm not gonna say it because it's yeah. Yeah. Moving on. We also have DHL. A lot of the actual German postal service actually. We have Chronopost, which is something like, I think it's a company like under DPD, but you know. We have Colis Privé. We have also UPS sometimes. I'm not even joking. But yeah, so there is some competition, so you can select. It's usually always the same. Even in the price, it's always the same. Like, there is no... Ah bah c'est malin ça. Génie. Hold on. My cat made an oopsie. C'est malin ça. Génie. Oh. I love her, but sometimes she's a dum-dum. she tipped over the thing I used to store my dirty laundry because it was empty. So she just played on it and tipped it over. Of course she did that. Of course. She can't just play normally, she has to do that. Of course. Yeah, okay. So I need to take this color. And then I need to do it like that. It's so weird. I took this color. So now, this is this color, right? So now if I do that, yeah, okay, I don't. And if I do that, it's just black, so. Yeah, blue. WDBI. Oh yeah, also. Forgot about that. But I found a new game. Like a game I play with myself. It's not like a video game. Like a mini game I play when I'm on Reddit. So I spend a lot of time on the like VTuber subreddit. So you have like r/VTubers, r/virtual YouTubers, and r/indie VTubers. There is a technique for pixel art called HD index painting. Do you know it? Absolutely not. That's the first time you talk to me about it. What can you? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check. I'm intrigued now. HD index painting.
I'm still relatively new to pixel art, by the way. HD index
painting. Hope's not the bait. HD index painting. Lets you paint pixel art in a non-descriptive manner. Lets you use pretty much every tool in perfectly pixel grade and fashion. The article gives you everything. Like in Photoshop though. HD index painting in Photoshop. Remember from last thing, if are dirty tools which limit multiple colors at once within the predefined pixel panel. Why HD? The background of this panel makes magic happen in the concept of manipulating. Oh. Either sampling. Okay, let me check. Setup. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to check that for okay, that could be useful. Non-linear realms, multiple. I'm gonna check if it's possible to do double crater. But thank you for the info. Actually, thank you for the info. HD index painting. Crater HD index painting with palettes tutorial. There is a tutorial on YouTube for that. 3 minutes. Should I watch it right now? Would you be mad at me if we watch it right now? But yeah. I want to do it honestly. Hold on, I'm gonna finish my task and I'm just gonna watch it. So yeah, you're gonna watch it with me. So yeah, I have a new minigame I play with myself on Reddit. When I open the r/virtual YouTubers, r/VTubers, and r/indie VTubers, all the time you're bombarded with like self-promotion posts. I'm sure if you're here, it's because you find one of mine, which was like a meme. This guy does a promotion post because everyone does that anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not blaming. It's just it's the game. Everyone does that. It's fine. So if you're here normally, you've seen one of my memes on Reddit, I'm sure. Or you're here on your own because of the algorithm, and then hi, welcome to the stream. Either way, but recently, like I've seen a lot of loot tubers posting in these, and like it's always the same thing. Because of course it is. It's like would you kiss me, stuff like that. And I like to reply to that in my head. Usually I don't post a comment. Happens, but it's rare. In the most straightforward and honest way possible. And it always sounds really fucking candid. Like it's like, would you kiss me? My honest answer is, I don't know. I don't know you. Like stuff like that. Or I remember this one, like I did that, because it was really funny to me. Would you hit that VTuber for that disclosed amount of money that is a lot, like, you know, or small and stuff? And I fucking did the calculation. I was like, okay, so I need more context here, because if I hit you, does it need to hurt? Because if it doesn't need to hurt, then I can pretend to hit you or just touch you in a way that looks like a hit, but it's not a hit. And then we get the money, we can split it, and we can do that like all day for like maybe like 2 months and stuff, and then we can just be set for life, you know. And I did the fucking calculation, and I just I typed the fucking comments. I don't remember if I did the calculation or if I just like went into the full hypothetical like a fucking moron, but it was so funny to me to do it. I just like being that first degree, you know, like really straight fucking forward. That's just funny to me. And it's even funnier with like YouTubers posts, because it's like, it's obviously horny baiting. It's obviously something like, would you breed me, or would you let me breed you, or stuff like that. And or would you kiss me, or yeah, it's always stuff like that, and it's just so funny to me. You just reply by the I don't know you, because objectively, like, I imagine it as if the person is in front of you. Like, the person just comes in front of you and just tells you straight up, like, do you want to get fucked by me? And my honest response to anyone who will say that to me will be, I don't know you. Why? What the fuck? You know? It's just so fucking funny to do it like that. But yeah. I have a specific sense of humor, I know. Alright, let me do it quickly so you see. Yeah, I put the gaming one. What a... Yeah, that's not the right see. This is better. HD index pixel art in Crida, drawn in 8 minutes. This is not 8 minutes. This is drawn in
a technique called HD index painting allows you to paint in full color while rounding to the nearest value in a palette. Here's how to do that in Krita. All you have to do is go into the Layers tab, click the drop down next to the plus button, and add a filter layer. If for some reason you don't have the layers visible, go to the settings menu, then Dockers, and check layers. When adding your filter layer, under Map, select Palletize. Click the button next to Palette to select a palette. You can click the arrow pointing into a box to import a palette. Several common palette formats are supported. Color space determines how it calculates the closest palette color, with the default lab being closer to perceived values and RGB simply being the closest mathematical distance to the RGB value. Depending on your piece, one may look better than the other. You can also enable dithering with lots of different patterns to choose from, or you can import your own. If you want to create a custom palette, go to Settings, Dockers, and check Palette if it's not already checked to get the Palette tab. In the Palette tab, click on the multicolored grid button on the lower left, then click the plus button to add a new palette. Whatever color you actively have selected will go in a cell when you click on it. You can eyedropper parts of the image with Control left click. You can right click and remove colors you don't want. Now, I could not for the life of me figure out a way to take all the colors from an existing image and convert them into a palette without manually eyedropping and adding each one. So for that, we'll hop over to GIMP, another free graphics tool. Open your image, then go to Image, Mode, and select Indexed. Make sure Generate Optimum Palette is selected and there are enough colors to cover your image, and click Convert. Now click the little left arrow in a box on one of the docks, click Add Tab, then Palettes if you don't have a Palettes tab. In the Palettes tab, you should see your color map. Right-click and select Duplicate Palette. Give it a name you can find, then click back to the Palettes tab so the data saves. Now back in Krita, we can import this GIMP palette. For the path, type in %appdata %/GIMP.
Yeah.
Then the version number,
I'm not the
then palettes, and select the one you created. GIMP can be a little bit finicky about when it actually saves the palette file, so if you don't see it in the palettes directory, just click around on the interface a little bit and see if it shows up, or you might have to entirely exit GIMP. Once imported, your palette should show up in the list of thumbnails. If you're unsure, you can hover over each one and see what the name is. One cool thing about HD index painting is you can add or remove colors if you're not happy with your gradients, and you don't have to completely redraw sections. So now that I've shown you how to set things up, let's do a quick painting of a timely jack-o'-lantern. I highly recommend locking the filter layer so you don't start drawing in it like I just did. Drawing in the filter layer will affect its opacity, which can be useful for masking things, but most of the time it's just accidental. Now obviously this is sped up to keep the video short, but this whole process took less than 8 minutes in real time. I was a bit rushed to get this tutorial finished, but just look at how quickly you can throw together some forms and shades when working in full color. You can make full use of layers and transparency, and anti-aliasing comes for free. Another cool thing about this approach in Krita is if you want to have an unindexed background, or use different dither settings, or avoid colors blending in ways you don't want, you can do different palletized filters for different groups of layers. So we can create a foreground group here and have a filter with one set of colors, then create a background group here with a different set of colors and dither settings. Just make sure to unlock your layers before you try to move them into a group, because otherwise it will make copies instead of moving them. So now we can grab the gradient tool and put a gradient in our background, and we could just leave that in full HD if we wanted to. Or we could add a unique filter layer and load a different palette, or the same palette with some different dithering settings. Now just muck about in the background with a big brush with low opacity and kind of break up the monotony. If you give this a go, feel free to share your art on my Discord, and of course a huge thanks to my patrons for helping make this type of content possible.
That seems easy to do. Really easy actually. HD index painting. Okay. Okay. Huh. Huh. Okay, so my little boy. So, you gave me a toy that I want to have fun with today. You know what that means, right? That means I'm gonna procrastinate making the fucking die sets. And you know whose fault it is? That's damn right, it's you.
It's yours. I'm joking. Honestly, thank you. That's
cool. That's cool. Also, when it does that, but yeah, hold on and all right. Let's go back to the art scene. Yay! Hi, welcome back. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So we're gonna try to do it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna fix first that before I actually play with it. But
yeah, that sounds interesting. Oh my god. Why would you show me that today? Why? You know I'm gonna play with it. Okay. Yeah. It's a bit too dark. I still need to find the best position for that, like in terms of color. Can I just... It's just not visible if I do that, but then... If I select these one and... Don't move. Yeah, no. A bit sad. No, it's just too dark.
I'm thinking after my 3D project that myself pixel art, my exam will be creating this style.
Honestly, if you want to learn pixel art, I'm gonna tell you that. Buy the book Pixel Logic. It's incredible. Like, it covers everything. It's the fucking Bible. I highly recommend it. That's the book I used. I'm not saying I'm good at what I'm doing, by the way, but that's what I used. So, honestly, check it out. It's not that expensive too. It's actually like 15 euros, maybe 10 euros. I don't remember. It's not that expensive for the wealth of resources you get inside it. It's great. Highly recommend it. I'm not paid to do that, by the way. I wish I was paid for that. For the promotion, but I'm not. I damn wish I was, but yeah. Oh, hold on. If I zoom in. Yeah. Do you see the pixel? Because I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, wrong key. It was... So it was kind of visible, but not really. Yeah. Maybe this one. No, it's just too not visible. This one is just the invisible as well, as fuck as well. Maybe... Yeah. Still not good. Still not good. I like those because it was like kind of violet and stuff. I like it, but it's just, yeah. If it's gray, it doesn't work. No problem. I hope it will help you make it, and I hope you'll be better than me at that because, well, normally you will be. It's not that hard to be better at me than at art than I am. Also, 3D using Blender for your models, I suppose. Or do you use like Maya and stuff? Stuff that don't work on Linux. I mean, they do. It's just like you need to fucking fuck around with wine and just. I have no patience for that. I used to have the patience when Pokemon was on a thing, but yeah, been so long since I actually did an install of any kind of stuff using wine in a way that is like not automatized by your Proton. Random substance painter, okay, I see. So long to say. Because it's just not it's just not, it's not norm anymore. You don't do it. You don't care. These days it's okay. Like why would I do it when you can just not think about it for a moment? It's okay, that's bad. It's still no. Can I get a color that is light but also darker than that? I think if I take this color, then I would like to reduce it in a way. Okay, so I want to make it, I want to change the value of the color. Can I change it directly here? Is it a possibility for me to increase the value? Not the value. So, like, I want to increase the saturation. It's not the saturation. So that's the value. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Color theory is hard. And if I do that, oh, hold on a second. I have a color. Yeah, yes. Check. Let me be sure. Okay, so this one, like stick out like a thumb, but yeah, this is a nicer. This is a lot more nice. I like that. I like that. So move. I like that. So we're gonna use it again. And I'm gonna try, after I'm done with that, I'm gonna try to set up the HD. Hold on, because I forgot the name again. It's HD index painting. Isn't there? I had to go back to the chat. Thankfully, you're not allowed to talk, so it's easy to go back to the chat. They're just constantly moving, which is great. Sometimes I like, it's rare when I tune in some streams, but when I tune in, I see like the chat is really filled to the room with people, and I'm just like, yeah, I have too much social anxiety for that. I just don't talk. Does it make sense? It's just too much. Alright. Why do I don't know. Alright, so I want you to Caplanc, and I want to do again Caplanc, and this one I'm gonna move you here. And Caplanc. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes, it looks... It doesn't look dirty. I think it's better than this one. So let's change that. Oh boy, am I so happy to spend the same fucking time. Because I can't agree with what I'm doing. Insane. Hopefully something. In the end, I'm happy with. Not gonna be. All right. Tomorrow I have classes. I don't want to go there. Just too annoying. Like, plus it's not. I'm not really a fan of those, especially because I already did them. Just like not interesting. No, it's not like the subjects are not interesting, but when you know these subjects and what they cover already, it's just a pain to go there. It's just a chore. Yeah, but the subjects can be interesting. Algorithm problem solving. I'm gonna put my foot down and say that no, but the rest is fine. Just yeah. There's this like maybe I'm the only one who dislike that, but after working a lot in the industry, I've never seen anyone use like, you know, algorithmic representation. No, it's not algorithmic representation, it's not the same. It's like, you know, writing an algorithm on paper. You know what I mean? Like when you write in pseudocode. I've never met someone who used that like professionally, except for researchers. So for researchers, I get it. But outside, for everyone else, nobody does it. Because it's just such a pain. Like a diagram is easier to use and to explain what you want to explain to your colleagues. You don't need to write a pseudocode algorithm unless you're really making something that is a breakthrough, and then I understand why you would use pseudocode algorithm, but then everyone has their own specification of what pseudocode looks like. So it's never really useful. It's not like, as much as people shit on UML, and for good reasons, at least it's a specification everybody can agree with. Pseudocode, there is not. It's inherently, like, it depends on the person. It depends on the group of person you're working with. I'm just, yeah, what's the point then? Maybe I'm just a little whiny. And also possibility. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create. Just gonna call. They've been there. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna collect floor tiles. Okay. So now we need to pick stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Seems fine to me. Just save the floor tiles, and then we're gonna advertise again. So filter map, advertise, or space in RGB. Oh yeah. Ah! X-Wayland, my god. When I update on Neri, I hope it will be better than that, because god, I'm sure the problem is X-Wayland, honestly. I'm sure the problem is on X-Wayland. Can you export it? Alright, so now again, advertise or space arch. My god. I hate my life when it does that. Can I can go fuck myself, I suppose. I can't select. See that shit?
They got like 4.5 in rendering some windows natively on Wayland. Oh, I didn't check the
changelog, so interesting to know. I'll check it when I have the time. And when we need to do the migration. Fuck. I really don't want to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't want to do it, but also, can I fucking have it working this time? That would be great. See, I can't fucking select the palette. I don't know why. And it's starting to piss me off. Like, objectively, it's starting to piss me off. So I'm just gonna kill you, Crater, and we're gonna do it again. Swear to God. Fun. Fun. At least it saves everything, but fun. But it's nice. This is a joke. This is a fucking joke. You see that shit? Do I need to send you as a normal window? No. So why? Why, oh why do I need... I don't get it. Like, why? Why? Why does Kratos decides to be a bitch with me? If I click on it, there's nothing that opens. Just, and technically, it still opens. You know what? Let me try some. That's about when I'm talking with 6 months around Kratos on Wayland. Okay, fun. So I can't even do that. So can I have this platform? Wait on the X composite Linux minimal GL off-screen VNC XCB. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. Why don't you want to work? I'm not asking for something hard. I'm just asking you to give me the possibility to change the fucking palette. That would be great. Can I do that? No, apparently I can't select the fucking palette, and I don't know why. Is that because I have a palette not selected? No, even there. Like... I have it. I have it. Just let me select the fucking button. I swear to... Oh! I'm losing my shit, but okay. Oh yeah, and I right-clicked. So funny. Honestly, it's ex-Wayland experience here. It's not Wayland. Like, think that run natively on Wayland are great. When they don't. Fuck me, dude. Ah. But yeah. Seems okay. Can I have it in RGB? Yeah, thank you, bro. Though I lost my lines. So what's the point? You remove the fucking line. Ah! It's counted as dithering. What? If I dither, it happens. What? I'm not gonna complain. I think... No, it's still not... It's still not good enough. Can I have a pattern that is not this one? Same, like, normally you could select the fucking pattern, right? Did you yeah, did you see that shit? Updating to the latest Neri is due to fucking tomorrow or Friday. I need to update. Because it integrates X-Wayland satellite directly inside Neri. Hopefully, it will be better. Fuck. I hate my life so much. And if I don't dither, then it doesn't do the fucking palette, which is an interesting way of telling me to go fuck myself, I guess. But, yeah, I don't really want that. Can you just... Okay, so alphabet clip, I don't know what that means. Indexed. Oh, you can use... Oh, it there. Oh. Still doesn't want to do what I want, but okay, noise, yeah. Like that, we have a great texture. It's not even HD index painting. What I'm trying to do right now is just take the same tile and change the palette automatically. And it's just against me. Fuck. But yeah, I think the texture is better like that. What don't you think it's so great? Like, it looks like clean floor tiling. Don't you see? Fuck. Why? Why do I need to have the fucking dithering so it works? I don't know. Bullshit. You see, like, if I can't sell the thing, this is how it is. It should just apply the fucking palette. It doesn't want to do that. Why? I don't know. It's a pain in the ass to use. I want to cry. Fuck. I'm gonna do it by hand. That's fine. That's fine. I get it. Alright, I'm gonna do it by hand. I can go fuck myself. Fine. Gonna have so much fun together. Just doing it by hand. Fuck me. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, oh boy, is it a fucking pain to use. I have to do it one by one. I have to do these points one by one. Fuck. I hate my life. After I'm done with this... Sorry, I lost it for a moment. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna take a small break. I'm gonna eat the food because I didn't have dinner already. So I'm gonna eat the food. Then I'm gonna get back to that when I'm done with this test of pain. Test of my patience. I could be so much faster if I know how to use my tools. But of course I don't. So it's always a pain to do. If I was competent, it would be easier. And I don't know what I'm speaking in a French accent, but fuck me, dude. Alright, I have the lights at the end of the tunnel, at least this time. Hopefully. I still did not finish all the wood stuff I wanted to make. It's sad. I want to make the wooden floor as well. Okay. Good. Good enough. Ah, yeah, I forgot some, so it looks weird because there is some blue here. Can't have that. Okay. Control S, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. Yeah. Let's remove the point here. All of that are the same color. Let's do the same here so they have all the color. So it's less weird. Fuck. Less weird. Same. Can I have the other palettes? I have palette and I have palette. Damn, that's just a great descriptive name, Virgil. You sure lost your fucking mind today, huh? Alright. This is the palette. Yeah. This is the palette. Thank you. Stop. Stop being annoying. Please. Alright. So I have this one, then I have this one, and then I have... Just gonna read the palette. Takes a while, but it's fine. Then I have this one, and then I have this one. And then, with the new palette, we're gonna fix those. So they all use the same. Also, it's the wrong one version. It should be the violet one. So this one should be removed, and bam, it's violet. And now, it's exactly what I need. Perfect. Even a sausage. Okay. And then when I'm done with that, I can move on to eating something. Yes. And then I want to fix those because it looks... Compared to this one and this one, it looks bad. So I need to fix those. And then I need to... Potentially, I don't need to think. I don't need to think. No, I do. I don't need to fix this one. This one is okay. What do you think? Honestly. Honest opinion. This multi-floor tile. How is it? You like it? Do you find it offensive? Note that it's like the outside and this is the middle one. So this part will be the middle one that you have in the middle, and this is the outside. So it's not just like a block and a block and a block like you paid. You can do that if you want, but yeah. Thank you, Ithora. I like you. I like you. You're becoming my favorite viewer. Joking. But yeah. Okay, this one looks bad though. This one looks terrible. We need to change that. And when I'm done, I can finally go back to wooden floors. Yes, and I will try some of the HD pixel painting. No. HD index painting. I need to remember the name. Okay. So, I'm just gonna take a little break, a little snack break. Yeah, and then I still have at least 2 hours more because I'm trying to go for longer streams. Yeah, 2 hours and then 2 hours again. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, little break. I'll see you in about a minute. I just need to eat something. Alright. Yeah, I didn't close the microphone. Oh. Not to myself. Next time I actually do that, like tomorrow basically, I need to eat before the stream and not just play Path of Exile 2. Alright. You know what? Let's just do that. I'm just gonna eat at the same time. Sorry. Normally you won't eat it, you won't hear it, but yeah. Also, it is weird. I think the concurrent viewer number is fucked up because I have 0. Everyone left, which also makes sense, but I mean, maybe because I paused. Fine. That's fine. My sound setup is great. You don't share it when I it. I also want to try that, so it's cool. Yeah. Grapes are good. Like those. Also, at some point, I might actually just use the secondary computer for everything except streaming when I'm streaming. So then my laptop can survive. Might be a better idea. But it's not allowed to set up because I'm still using NixOS, so if it works on one machine, it will work on the other. Just auto-syncing the files would be an issue. Doesn't really need to. Oh no, I can just use my cloud. It's okay. Huh. Seems valid to me. I can actually just share that using what was the name again? NDI. OBS destroy AV. But yeah. Fine by me. When I'm done with this grape, we fix the tiling. The more I look at it, the uglier it gets. But I'm surprised. One of the first things I did so of course it looks bad. Though the pattern is great to a certain extent. But like see, this pattern is great, but these looks like little faces, like goblin faces. This one's on the point, by the way. But yeah. These are supposed to be petals. As you can probably tell, they don't really look like petals. So this is another issue I need to fix. But overall, the little circle with the little arms branching out are cool. First, I need to update using the same palette as everything, just because I think it's better. Everything uses the same. Apparently it does. So let's just remove the anti-aliasing I put. I want to redo it. Pretty much I want to redo everything, but yeah, whatever. Especially the inside colors. I don't care about it. And I want to make a flower a bit more beautiful. Probably other colors as well. Maybe yellow like that, but not piss yellow. Oh, a bit more interesting. Because it still needs to be like Victorian style, but I still can take like some artistic interpretation. I just like saying that because I don't feel like an artist. I think I'm a regular developer that can draw sometimes, but most of the time shouldn't. But yeah. Alright. This is cleared. Let's do a tabula rasa. Recognize something. I want to fix the anti-aliasing I put inside. These looks bad as well. Let's simplify. Well, I know it looks bland now, but that's okay. We'll add stuff. Sure. Okay. Same until as here. So, got to a point where it's kind of tabula rasa in a way. The color is ugly. This is ugly. And I need... So I want to focus first on... Like... Can I increase the threshold of that? So we have something interesting. Just so... Perfect. This is why I like that. Because now I can just that with a better size. And yeah. Oh, I inverted it. This is why it's like that. Oh wow. I inverted it. Would that work though? Not really. Actually, I did not really invert it. It's just an entire other color. Thing is, I don't think that's a good idea. Did I really do that? I did. I deserve a smack on the head. Like... No. No, this is also bad. I already did that, did I? Gosh. I did it everywhere. This is bad. This is bad, okay. Yeah. So, inverting looks bad. That's the first thing I know. I noticed. But also... my line. My line is awful. My line is awful. And this is an issue. Because it should not be awful. But apparently it is. So then I need to fix it. Perfect. So I need to change my line art. Okay, I made a mistake. That's what I want. Just so I get... Shh. Ah, my lines are ugly. I mean, I'm glad I actually found them though. Let's just, you know what? Let's just be smart. Let's just be smart. Then, easy. When you use your tools correctly.
Okay. Well, this is not gonna be. This is not gonna go well.
But can I? Funny aha parts. So let's just fix. Really, like, this should be the color I use. So it should be darker already. But now let's just fix it. Like, let's just actually fix what I'm doing. So first thing, we change to 1 pixel brush, of course. Alright. I want this color here now. I want that. So it's better. And then I need to do it there. So no jaggies. Yeah. This looks so much better. 2 pixels. This is literally 2 pixels. Like, I'm not even joking. I changed 2 pixels. And it's already better. Already. When I'm done with this side, I'm just gonna copy paste it. But this is bad. So I need something like that. I need something like that. And I need something like that. In doubt, just change the line. And this is by far not. If I do that, is 2. So if I do, okay, imagining I'm gonna take that for. Yeah, that's better. Just gonna remove those. They just. I'm not gonna bother with the rest because I'm gonna use my superpower of rotating stuff. Right. This is better actually. So yeah, this should be fixed because I have too much of a jagged edge here. So it should be, and if I'm not mistaken, be like that. Do and I select that. Yeah. Yep. This is exactly what I need. Yeah. I'm just checking for that, but I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Looks neater, and it was perfect. So now I just do 3 on the rotation. Yeah. Now this one. This was not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Perfect, because I didn't fix that, but that's fine. And I want to do so this fixes everything. We keep that.
Color is not great.
This is the thing that now we need to change this color. It should look like tarnished in a way, but not that bad. Also, I think what would it would really like having something like that, so they don't seem uncontained, like they actually connect to each other. I think it would be happy to have that thing. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I need to remove that, but yeah,
It's better because now it actually connects more. It makes more sense. It's not just contained, it actually, everything connects correctly.
the color is still bad, and we still need some ornaments, preferably flowers. It should look kitsch, but it should not look bad. So already my choice of color is pretty limited, because of course it is. This is not what I wanted to do. Why did you do? If I select that, for example, and I decide to change, I still want something kind of yellow. So this is just not good enough. It should be yellow. It should be less awkward as a yellow. It looks like this. This looks a bit cheerful. A bit more cheerful. I like that. It look a bit like this, but that's fine. I want to make flowers. I want a flower in the middle. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe keeping these colors here are actually better. Maybe it's a better idea to actually keep these colors. Why? I don't know. Why? Good question. Maybe I should put an outline. Another outline. Or not maybe an outline, but something like that. You know, something like that? Yeah. Like anti-aliasing. Seems not a bad idea, I guess. This is not bad. I'm gonna work on that space already. Why? Because no, just because it's actually easier. Because then I can just copy paste it, so it's just like the flip texture, so it's fine. Flip, not flip, but like rotated texture, so it's fine. It works. It's okay. I can just use that rotated, and it makes sense. Still want something. We have like here some yellow and stuff. They don't look awful. This pedal also looks not that great, but I don't think it's bad. Compared to what I had before, I don't think it's bad. What we want though is we want a difference. So I'm just gonna finish bringing back the anti-aliasing, because I think it makes a world of difference, actually. A world of difference. I don't need it inside, but outside, no, that's pending. Outside is okay. Inside is bad, outside is okay. Like if I decide, for example, to do it inside, which gonna require that, I suppose. No. Good question. I don't even have the color for that. So I'm just gonna not even try. That's fine. I don't care. But this makes it like pop in terms of color compared to this one, you see? You see the difference? Like, especially for the red one. It's actually better. I want to do a really great flower here. And I maybe want to put a bit more stuff. Like, here it took like 4 petals and stuff. It doesn't look incredible, but it's okay. I think what I want is I want to use the same color palette so we have something like that. But I want to be a bit more petals. So something like I'm envisioning something like that. And then we have pom 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 pom. Tous les petits gobelins dansent dans la forêt. Moi et mes compagnons allons tous les crever. Ne sont-ils pas mignons, embrochés, morcelés, autour des champignons? On pourrait en manger. Ouais. Yeah, no, it doesn't. How I want it to. I need to draw it like that. Like, if I start doing it like that, then how do I branch up here, you know? So, probably a point here that I can branch up like that. Then, less big. That's so 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And I want to be able to have one here, so something like that. Yes. It needs to be. But then it doesn't flare out as much as I would like, so something like that. And something like that. Then that, I guess. This is a bit too rough. This helps. Well, now I have the flower, or actually the outline of the flower. If I like use it and just do pop pop pop, and if I decide to same correct position. Something like I'm pleased. Like I lost my voice for a moment because I was so happy about the results. Yeah, that's damn, that's not bad stuff. Let me clean up the line out though. Because I think it needs, like it deserves some cleaning. Yeah. Yeah. Way better. Honestly, this looks like a flower. Honestly. I can. Then I can just this. But if I do that, then I need an actual limitation. So will be issue so I can cut with some. Sure. This is bad, by the way. I just realized that my my sheet here is a lot of bending. It's gonna if you get close and personal, it's not just. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but whatever. It's okay. Sidetracked. I'm having fun. Yeah. I'm not even sure it's. I don't really need that much. I don't really need it. I don't think I ever need it. I'm making sweeping changes. That's just better. This is more, huh? Also, I just realized, but this is not positioned correctly. I have mildly infuriating, actually. See, I need to move that further. I think, yeah, I need to move it further. This is infuriating. My god. I'm glad I catch that. Put that. Because now it's actually coherent. Yeah. Actually coherent now. Oh boy, I'm happy I got that. Okay. Alright, so I know I'm getting sidetracked, but that's fine. I'm just gonna say this so the tile is better. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Perfect. Now we can just rotate it. Takes us 10 seconds to do it, which is great, because now I found a solution to rotate stuff without being annoyed by quite a annoying system of rotating by using the menu. I can just do it like that, and it's just so much easier. Right, and this one. Right. As you can see, it's pretty fast now. I'm getting faster. Because when you know how to use the tools, it's actually a bit easier to use. So yeah. Perfect. This is what I needed just for the fix. Got sidetracked, but it's fine. Now let me just way possible. Having the white in the middle makes sense, in my opinion. But maybe I want to actually change, like, invert the color? I wonder, should I invert the color? Let me check with this solution. So it's just a temporary color, by the way. It's just so I can simplify my ass. So I want this one to be the big color of the outline. Changing the outline is always a pain, but it is. Doom, 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 doom. Bear with me for, right? Because when I'm done, I'll check the other one, which might make it pop a bit better. Maybe not. And I still want to know if it worked or not. Up, up. And now, color like that. Red. This is better. This is way better. I don't need to think about it anymore. It's just better. It's just way better. Okay, so maybe not like that. Maybe not from that position, but that. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Hmm. Huh. 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 I'm. Am I being stupid? Oh no. See? Do it like that. Yeah. Same mold, but this time around, so like that. Yeah. Mold, but the other around, so that's like that. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. If I want to dither again, and I think I will. And I want to know, what do I do? Do I put... Oh. Funny you did like that, but you know. I can't use it like that. But I can use this one, right? It looks terrible, so we're not gonna do. But if I get a real bummer, but that. It is better. It is better. Objectively, it is better like that. Actually breaks the monotony and I like it. If I use blue... No. If I use blue, it just doesn't mesh. But should have known. But yeah. Now, I still want anti-aliasing. To some extent. Some part of the leaf, I think. Don't need it everywhere. But I still need it some position. Some position it looks bad, but for most it's not an issue. In my opinion, see, if I put it there, it just looks instantly awful. But if I keep it there, it ingrained it in the texture, and then it actually looks kind of decent. I like it. I like it a lot. And I want to actually invert the way I make it work. So I don't want to do that, just because I think it's gonna look better. Oh, really? Yeah, it's actually way better like that. So let's just keep it like that. Okay. Do I want to add some stuff? Yes, but not something that looks... I want it to be a bit ornamental. So... something like that. I'll have a lot of pixels to play with though. So... looks like a G. Why? Why a G? I don't contain it, but I just like that. I think... Nah. I still think we need something, but I don't think this is the thing we need. Follow me. Yeah, I need something, but not something like... Probably then... same thing that I did last time, which is... literally... maybe not exactly. Or what I could do. Another solution. Yes, this is not the right color. Another solution would be something like that. Same position, so it keeps the thing, and I just want... yes. Yeah. 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 I'm okay with that. Yeah. All right. Can I get it the same position so it's about there? So probably there. Yeah. Probably. Can I change the angle though? I think changing the angle would make a difference. Actually, it gives me an idea. Yeah. Now I want to snake that. And then just... okay. This is a bit unfunny when it does that, but whatever. Okay, this is not 2, 3. Hold on. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Then I get that. And yes.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. So same line with that. Perfectly symmetrical. Perfectly. To a certain extent.
But yeah. Now I want some, because it's red. So here I would want something that is like the B. There is a B. Yeah, something like that. Hold on.
Fuck.
This is Brittany. If you're French, you understand what I mean. De la Bretagne. Incroyable. Yeah. De la Bretagne. I can use that, actually. I can, and I can even, like, I think it needs some... Yeah. This is too much. In fact, I think something like that, something like that, something like that, and that. Is better, question mark? Yeah. No. This is okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The funny haha part is that now I don't even know where I could put it. Here, I think. Yeah, it's here. Not gonna move it. So yeah. I like to get, just to see if I can emulate that again. But oh yeah, stick. Control.
So control.
So we have everything. Now I want this.
All right.
On the same layer, cool. Now if I do it like that, we have a small flower that I can actually use. This is the way. This is the way, because now I can actually use the flower. Still, I will need to do something. I want to keep the little highlight and stuff, but that's possible. I can, to an extent.
Maybe not.
Maybe not maybe not. Something like that? No? No. If I do that, it's just, yeah. So I can do it like that, and then put this side. I need to put some anti-aliasing again around it. Good. And now, it's nice. I see how it will look in the end. It's not gonna be good enough. Yeah, not gonna be good enough. I can see, I have it in the head how it will look. It's just gonna be bad. Then, can I do it like that? It's simpler. Work? I'll find out. I don't, okay. Straight up, I think this is better, and this will be better then. Yeah, this actually makes a difference. So, we can take that again. I want to have some anti-aliasing, not there. It doesn't have to be. Just here, just this point here. And now, I can use it. So, if I remove that, I get the good stuff. I will need to get that flower. So I can use. That's the only thing I will need. I need this flower and rotate it so it works. Yes. So, what we're gonna do, select that. I remember the point is there, so that's the only difference. Oh yeah. Let's select everything here. Then we do 1, 2, 3. Here. Now, I want to move that here. I want to rotate it here. And before I forgot, know myself. Also, a slight issue. Would you find the issue? Because I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah. This is not positioned currently. Let's just change what I do. This is not the good position. This is 3 pixels. This 4 pixels. So this shit is mispositioned by 1 pixel. Now, remove the selection mask and I that overlay. We have something. So, and let's do that again, shall we? Control C, Control V, Control V. V. My favorite key. Right. Okay. Again. I still care. Then it's gonna be easy mod for this one, and then it's gonna be I'm very happy to accident, but I think it makes it so much better by having that, because it removed the dithering when I did that. But this makes it so much better. Yeah. I'm gonna save those. So, either way, I need to be certain how I put that. So, this version there. That's which makes sense. You'll need to do that, and then I need to remove all of it. Then same discretion. And I want that and then one. And then I need that and now for the moments we've all been waiting for. But this is not a mistake, by the way. Just so you know, this is not a mistake. This makes sense. I'm gonna show you why it makes sense, because now we want to tile it, just so we see how it should look. So let's just style it 4 times, and we'll see how it goes. But if I tile it like that, this one, I don't even rotate them. And then this one. This is how the pattern looks. Remove the grid. Say, for example, something like that. This is how it will look. Keep in mind it's supposed to be like Victorian style, but I think it works. Though, now that I saw it, I kind of want to invert again the colors. Why am I like this? I don't know, but I kind of want to invert both colors. The outline should be lighter and the inside should be darker. I think it will look better. But otherwise, like that, it works. See how it goes? It's actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of cool. So, I'm gonna invert the colors. That's for sure. But, yeah. But I don't think it's an issue. Let me get the palette so we have just that. Next, so this is the light one and this is the dark one. Brush group, one pop. And same, I want the light yellow and I want the dark. Easy, easy, squeezy, jiffy. Alright. It's gonna take me a bit because I need to use an intermediate color that is not found outside. This is the funniest part here, but yeah. So I need to use an intermediate color, by the way. That's why I'm taking awful green, because I don't really have a choice. Just select that. I'm gonna just do simply. So it's normal that it's green. I'm gonna change that in a moment, because now I need to do the inverse selection. So I need to select all of those one by one, because of course it corresponds to the fucking anti-aliasing that I have to do it by hand. Of course it is, and it's such a fucking awful task because I have to select everything without messing up like that. So yeah. I'm gonna select all of those, but I was tempted for a mere moment to redo again the flip and stuff. I'm just not gonna, because it's not exactly symmetrical, and not being exactly symmetrical, it's a lot of problems. It hurts my arm. My arm. Ah. My poor little arm. The wrist. The fuck. Wrist would be more appropriate, but whatever. Damn. Nearly done. Nearly. Fucking hell.
Okay.
I hope I didn't do something. The only thing. Okay. Selecting the other color will be so much easier. This is not fun. I don't know if there is a better way to. But this is not fun. If there is a better way to do it, I'm gonna have to find it. Because this is not fun. Especially when you do pixel by pixel. Of course they're not connected. Of course they aren't. So you need to use another type of algorithm to connect them when you do the fucking selection by color. Maybe I should just mess around with the stuff. Yay. 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 If you can't see, I'm having a ton of fun right now. It's absolutely not fucking finicky. And I sure hope it will be worth it. Otherwise I'm gonna be really sad. So now, I want this color, and then... Oh, so satisfying though. And now, easiest part will be selecting the other one. So, yeah. The green part. So much faster when everything is connected, don't you see? Oh, that's so great. When everything is connected, it's just so easy. But when it's not, dear God. Alright, now select the darker one and blah, 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 blah. Like that? No. Thank you. And now...
So it's different. Sure, it's different.
Now we'll check it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Puff, puff. And again we try. Nothing to change besides just doing it like that, so we just do it. And now...
when it's styled, it's better. Objectively, it's better. It looks...
Let me check from further away.
Yeah. It's a nice floor. I like it. That's a great way. That's a great floor. I like it. Just took me fucking hours to do it, but I like it. So let's just...
Alright.
Control S. This version I fixed. Honestly, I wanted to survive for a bit long in terms of stream, but like I'm good as fuck. And I didn't even touch the other one. Ah, that's sad, but
I learned a new technique thanks to the wrath. And normally, let me check my schedule because I think we do it again on Sunday. No, drawing character. Fine by me. I have to do it on my own then. Okay, cool. I'll do it on my own. I'll do the flooring on my own. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. I think I'm gonna stop there. That was nice.
I have something that
Honestly,
not bad.
I'm pretty happy about it. So I'm gonna stop there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do the character this time. So yeah.
Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Either way, have a fantastic evening, people.
And see you tomorrow.
Same hour.
I'm gonna try to go for 4 hours this time, not 3.
But yeah.
Have a nice day.
Bye.